Football season is here, and like every year, pregame in the parking lot is like a party, a big party. But just like any big party, costs can get out of control if you don't watch it. Well, the Fox 5 I-Team's Dana Fowle has some ideas about having fun within a budget. Right, Dana?
That's right, Ron. You know, you're a football fan, so let's take a look at some tailgating stats. A recent survey shows that 42% of folks who participate in this parking lot pastime, well, they spend more than $500 per season tailgating. Now, if you're a regular tailgater, you know how quickly a good time can turn into a budget buster if you don't plan. It's just like a grocery menu. You gotta set a budget and you can't veer from it. Now, we talked to some seasoned tailgaters at Saturday's Georgia Tech game who have some pretty good advice. Rob Ogilvie there says don't spend much on gear. In fact, he uses the kids' old Boy Scouts camping supplies.
When my kids were growing up, I was an assistant scoutmaster, so I accumulated a lot of camping gear from that. It's reusing the camping gear. You go to yard sales, you can find a lot of camping gear. So that's one way to hold down the actual cost of it.
Everybody chips in, brings something, and get here with a good attitude and look forward to a winning game.
Okay, here's some great penny pinching advice from Joe Kahn. He's also known as the commissioner of tailgating. He runs this website, tailgating.com. Those unused condiment packets from fast food restaurants, he says, save them. Buy supplies like your plates and your napkins in bulk. Joe says, think of your spread as a reception and not a banquet. So rely on feeding folks with finger foods or maybe some small bites. Joe says, whatever you do, though, don't succumb to the peer pressure. That's a recipe for overspending. Remember, it's just you and your friends. Martha Stewart is not coming by. Most important, he says, have fun and clean up after yourself. His website's on my Facebook page, Dana Fowle Fox 5. Lots of fun advice, tips, and recipes. I'm not a big tailgater, but that website's fun.
Yeah, I have to check it out. But, you know, we talk about the food and things like that all the time, but there's also decorations out. I'm sure that could cost.
You know, some of these get pretty elaborate. It gets pretty fancy. Here's an idea. Since Falcons fans sport red, get a red twin sheet that's on clearance someplace. Use it as a tablecloth. Find those red supplies buried in those after Christmas sales. Just have a good time.
Yeah, it sounds like fun to me. I'm going to have to check out that website.
All right. It's actually a lot of fun.
All right, Dana, thank you very much. Well, we want